Welcome to a presentation that will provide more information on Question 1, one of the issues Belton voters will be deciding on November 2nd. What will voters be considering? This is a bond issue for street repairs and improvements. Ballot question number 1 specifically states, shall the City of Belton, Missouri issue general obligation bonds in the amount of $7,350,000 for the purpose of financing the costs to construct, renovate, and improve the streets of the city, including without limitation any related sidewalk, curbs, gutters, and stormwater sewers. The city likes to propose bond issues that don't require tax increases. That's one of the big key points. This issue is all about making Belton streets better, finding the best ways to match state and federal funding, and making life better for Belton residents. How is it possible to do a bond issue with no tax increase? We will be retiring the previous bond issue before any payments are due on this new one that's proposed. The bond proposal includes upgrades to 30 streets, 2 capital improvement projects that connect Belton to the greater metropolitan area, and repairs and replacements for curbs and sidewalks throughout the city. This past winter's harsh weather conditions were particularly hard on our streets. The Public Works Department worked on a 10-year transportation master plan. One of the things the plan gave us was a current condition of our streets. We learned that 51.7% of Belton streets were fair to failed. Our Public Works Department analyzed current street conditions and identified the worst streets in need of repair. The list of improvement projects contains streets in every ward. On this proposed list of 30 streets, you're sure to see some that you travel on every week. One of the items on the bond issue is a $2,300,000 refinance of the MoDOT loan. It should be pointed out how the refinancing will free up $300,000 annually in the Capital Improvement Sales Tax Fund by eliminating annual debt service payments. The $300,000 would be made available for other capital improvements, including street improvements. As the City Council studies financing options for our growing list of street projects, we look for the best ways to use city funding and obtain matching state and federal funds. As proposed, the bond issue will not require any tax increase to citizens. In addition, the bond issue recommends a way to match federal grant money and state loans, which helps to stretch our limited transportation budget. Another item on the bond issue is $1,500,000 for the Y Highway project. This is key for continuing development along Y Highway. The proposed bond issue will provide matching funds to secure $3.5 million in federal and state grants. If voters don't approve the bond issue, these federal grant funds will be lost. There is also a proposed amount for funding the South Mullen Road project. We've also proposed repairs and improvements to the curbs and sidewalks around the city. Our curbs are failing and sidewalks need to be repaired or replaced. The bond issue can provide much needed funding for this kind of work. If you have any questions about the upcoming ballot issue, please get in touch with our Public Works Department. We've also set up a Facebook page and Twitter account for the City of Belton, so if you're on either of those, please connect with us so you can see our information while you're online. Thank you for the opportunity to provide this ballot issue information to you, and we encourage you to cast your vote on November 2nd.